It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go, sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. But great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Back to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
22-yard line.
Check right. Set, ready, cut, huddle.
First carry here for Kyren Williams. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Patriots, 1st down.
Set,
1st
cut.
and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Achane. And he'll take this one in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, New England. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready, go.
ETN now on 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's ETN. And he'll get nothing. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Hold it ready.
3rd and inches.
Check. Viking 18.
They'll try and run for the 1st with ETN. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a front.
The pressure too much, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up, and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one. It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Set. Cut.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. 3rd, they need 8.
Watch out now. 60 series. Red 38. 52 blaster. Set. Cut.
On the handoff, this is Achane. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that football moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Yellow, 43. Blaster, 6. Ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Turnover on downs.
From the gun, a give to Etienne. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboys. Warriors, 17. Kill. Let's go.
That's complete to Etienne. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Giants first down.
16-yard line.
70, Hawk 70. Steady.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Set, ready. Cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
And the Patriots first down.
Cut.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Going for it all. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
52 blue. Black ultra. Smash, red. Set, cut.
Left side, he's got Njoku. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
60 series.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll go with Achane. No movement from the Hunt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
White. Blue striker. Hut.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Abdul Carter getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. You sticky green. Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots first
52
down.
plus. Striker.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. In trouble, and down he goes. Abdul Carter working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And 3rd down coming up.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Red 38. Red, yellow. Set, hut.
Flush to his right. That's down the field for Lamb. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
Come on. Set, hut.
A throw. Right side taken by Njoku. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 18-yard line.
Down. 33. Hut, hut.
Well run with Achane. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up the throw. It is brought in the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, New England. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're into field goal range now, as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
60. Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. The Giants can call their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. Now a 3rd and 2. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. One final throw before the break. He will have the conversion and more. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we're at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 pull. Smith red. Check, hunt.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Okay,
From
right.
the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Yeah! Kyren Williams! And he will go all the way. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's Etienne. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
70 Timberwolves. Cowboys.
Look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. That one, take it in. Middle of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Ready. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll run. And he'll slide to a hook after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll take this